When a student athlete envisions their senior year, they may think about playing one last time on their home field, graduation, or even having that final shot at a conference championship. But out of all the possibilities, there's one thing for sure: Olivia Viergutz never pictured hers ending so quickly.
I was going into a tackle with another girl, the ball was bouncing, and I kind of hit shoulder to shoulder, and my left leg planted at an angle, and then it just shifted awkwardly.
Viergutz was expected to be a key player in the midfield for the Golden Hurricane this year, but just 5 games into the season, she received the news every athlete dreads: she had torn her ACL.
It was definitely frustrating. It was tough to kind of think about all the work you put in, and now it was all of them just over. That was tough for sure.
Viergutz was voted team captain at the beginning of the year by her teammates, and the title is something she takes to heart. Just hours after having surgery on her ACL, she was already back on the sidelines cheering on her teammates.
I definitely had a nerve block, so I didn't have much feeling the day of. But it was a big game. We're playing OU, which is state rival. So it was one game I really didn't want to miss out on.
I think that showed her commitment, not only to her teammates, but to our program. If it's one thing Liv is, it's committed.
Even though Viergutz won't be able to play on the field this year, that isn't stopping the senior captain from finding unique ways to still contribute and lead her team.
One of our coaches actually had the idea that I pick out a player each game and come up with a couple things they do well and something that they can improve on, because it's tough for the coaches, especially with almost 30 girls, to give feedback all the time. So I find that way I can pick someone out and help them out. I try to put in comments here and there. I try to be more encouraging when players do things well, or if I notice something they could have done differently, I'll coach them that way.
That's an area that I thought Liv was very good at on the field, when she kind of held people to task a little bit. So for her to talk to different individuals, before the game or after the game, I think those guys are really taking that to heart. It's almost like they don't want to let her down. That's a huge inspiration for them individually, but it makes us a better team as well.
Playing-wise, I'm done, but it's nice to be able to have a new role where I can still be involved, even if it's not actually being on the field.
Reporting for Campus Connect in Tulsa, I'm Paige Martin.